Hi Christina, it's Fancy, and I see that you changed your perceptual opposite pair. I was a little confused by your the reason why you changed it because your other pairing looked perfectly fine. It looked like another pair that you would find in the stimulus after image um, as a stimulus and after image result. So maybe you can clarify that for me later on. Um, One thing I did mention in the video is, the positioning of these. Do you feel like they're a little bit too aligned, or are you happy with that? Either way, that's fine. You're the designer, and you just have to think of a reason to justify it in case somebody would ask you about that. Um, these are still reading as figures on a ground, so I would push the contrast even lower. Um, I start to see these, and I wondered if they were intentional. I mean, these are very low contrast, um, and they work. Can you imagine if these were, you know, the opposite of the pairing? Kind of a very beautiful chromatic gray that leans more towards the orange. So here, make these lighter, make these lighter, make these lighter. Maybe not as light as these, but somewhere in between. There's one also here and one also here as well. So I was wondering, had you noticed that? Let's see here. Another thing I noticed is the way this is divided up. This is quite a bigger pathway. See how it's wider than the pathway here. So I was wondering, oh, but it's wide here as well. And I'm wondering, is that just an effect of the module? Otherwise, I think you're good to go for critique tomorrow. You do have some shapes that are kind of different. So here you have this kind of nice shape that kind of varies in the width, and then this one is more, it's a different shape altogether. So I'm just curious about that as well, and it may not show up even at all when you print, so it really depends on what the printout looks like. Okay, that's it. Good job.